So today's session went a bit better than expected, to be honest. I've been out all day with the kids. Been to an arcade centre. So I was there like from about 11 till about 5:30. Not had no food all day. Just been. It was only like junk food. I didn't want to eat any of that. Just had a bottle of water. So got home about 5:30. Made some food. Had some beef and some noodles, and didn't have much time to let that settle before I trained, because down to do overhead press today and obviously deadlifts, and I wanted to do some bag work, but because I was training within 40 minutes of eating and I ate a big meal, so I left the conditioning today and just did the pressing and the deadlifts. I felt a lot better than I thought I would. I was really done in yesterday. I think it was the burpees more than anything that really finished me off. So yeah, I was not expecting much today, but the overhead press moved really well. I've been doing a 5x5 last week at 65, so I kept the same weight this week, and I'm just changing the rep range. So I did 4x6, and next week's going to be a 3x8. And if that goes well, I'm going to move it up to 67.5. Didn't bother with AMRAP last set. I moved on to the deadlifts, and they just felt so good. Felt very strong. I always feel stronger the later I train in the day. It's now like past 6:30 now. Probably nearly 7 o'clock now when I'm recording this, and I just felt really strong. Worked up to a singlet 220 kilos. I definitely could have got 230 today, 100%. I was even considering going for a max, a PB, like a 242.5. But I didn't. No need to go for that yet. Got squats tomorrow, and like I say, yesterday was a draining session. We went heavy on the squats. Hips felt tight. But this 220 kilo, it moves so well. You can tell on the footage it just looks like a normal lift to me, but the feeling was that I've got more. I could have pushed more. But I'm mega happy. Hitting 220 like this for me is fantastic. So instead of conditioning, what I thought, I'll do some speed pulls. So I dropped it to my 50% of my max, which is 120, and I did 10 explosive pulls. So I did the rep, took a step back, set up again, set the pelvis, stacked my rib cage, braced, bent over and pulled with all my might. Pulled like it was 240, and they went flying up. So I just banged out 10 of these, and that was it for today. But I think I'm going to do rack pulls tomorrow with my squats. I did a 5x5 at 160, so I'm going to do the same for the squats tomorrow, 4x6. And I think I'm going to do rack pulls one day a week. And I'm going to start doing some proper RDLs with decent weight. Maybe start up from 100 kilo and work up, progress that. And pull from the floor 4 to 5 days. Day of rack pulls and a day of RDLs. My weakness is not off the floor. My weakness is lockout. When I'm going for the max, I can always get it off the floor. Struggle pushing my hips through sometimes. I don't know if the pull's too fast. I don't know. Obviously, my technique is not the greatest, but thinking if I can strengthen the glutes and the hamstrings, work on the rack pulls, the RDLs, might build up to a new max soon. And I think I'm going to be doing more of these, just lighter weights, but pulling as fast as I can. But yeah, I'm pleased with that session. I was considering just a very light session and pushing everything back by a day, but I thought let's see where we are, and I managed to get a good session in.